Here's a condition that you might not consider part of the critiquing experience. Let's say you, the author, is approached by someone who wants your thoughts and opinions on something they came up with. We'll also say that this person has showed a lot of interest and especially enthusiasm for your published works. That's kind of cool. So, in the spirit of gratitude, you agree to indulge their request for some feedback. But wait, they don't have anything typed up. They haven't even actually started writing this story. It's all in their head. They want to tell you with spoken words the entire story from start to finish, even if they don't have a finish, or a middle, or a beginning, or in some cases, a point. Actually, that should be more of a hockey goal side. Yeah, I like this better, especially since hockey season's got going. The scenario of somebody revealing to me what they consider their no way in the world can this possibly miss breakout story has happened to me more than once. Over the years, I found ways and reasons to bow out of such conversations. Not because I'm asshole. Thanks a lot, guys. I thought you worked for me. I'm like this because I know in situations just like this, I have to play defense. Here's why. There was an occurrence I once read, and I'm sure this isn't the only time this has ever happened, where some enthusiastic fan told an author what he would like to see in the way of a sequel for one of those author's previous works. The author listened to the fan. Willingly or not, I'd say the author tried to bow out as gracefully as he could, but the fan just wouldn't shut the hell up. I've experienced that too, more than once. Then, when the anticipated sequel finally hit the shelves, this fan announced that the author got his ideas from him. Now, the author claimed that his already choreographed plans for the sequel were well underway long before this fan ever said a word to him. I'd mark it down as coincidence. But even the author himself admitted he didn't know what he could prove if this fan's claims became a legal issue. Now, I couldn't find a follow-up to this particular event, so I'd like to believe that no legal actions ever took place. But I kept imagining this scenario could have gone a lot worse, and probably has for some authors. This defensive stance I find myself employing is my way of making sure that I don't find myself in the same situation. But some variation of that badness could still find its way to me. As much as I'd like to believe I'm immune, the signs are showing that it's probably inevitable. The growing acceptable attitude in our society, which actually I think has been around for a lot longer than I have, is to grab as much money in any way possible. And of course, to do as little work as possible to get it. Claiming something or some deed that's not yours seems to be the most popular method to achieve that. And I've dealt with that in the workforce way too many times. I think that's a conversation I should save for another video. So for my fellow aspiring writers, if someone comes up to you and wants to share their story ideas with you, and you get this weird feeling in your gut, or you pull a Billy Mecklenburg and get a flash in your head, or you hear that, be polite as possible. But consider that playing defense to protect your intellectual property while it might suck in the art of making new friends, still might be your best bet for your career. Okay, now you're just playing with my mind. There's not even a hockey game on today.